everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your postnatal cardio 1 workout. So this workout is great for anybody who is postpartum, whether you had a baby weeks ago or months or years ago. It doesn't matter. This is a great cardio workout for you. However, the 1 means that this is the perfect workout if you are just getting back into exercise after having kids. We're gonna keep it simple with just 5 low impact moves. We'll go through each move 3 times, 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. I'm gonna give you lots of options to take it up or down, but please listen to your body and take your time. As always, please make sure that you have been cleared by a doctor for exercise before you do this or any other workout. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with just a gentle warm up. The goal is just to get the blood flowing, get the body moving. Let's roll through those shoulders as we march. Take them to the back, and then take them to the front. And again, this workout, we're gonna keep it pretty simple and keep it low impact. Big deep breath in. Because if we are getting back to working out after having a baby, and again, that can be weeks ago or years ago, it doesn't matter, it's still postpartum. It's gonna take our bodies a little bit of time. We did a big, amazing thing by having our babies. Let's roll through our backs here. So flat back down and round it up. Our bodies went through a lot, so we're not gonna be able to just jump right back in. We wanna really take our time. And the goal of this workout is just to get moving, get the blood flowing. Let's take it down one more time, hold here, and just gentle roll through those shoulders. So get the blood flowing, get the heart pumping. Again, work to your level. If you need a break, take a break. That's why we're getting those 20 seconds of rest in between. You can stop completely, roll it up, and just little step touches side to side. So in that break, you can stop, you can grab water, you can keep marching it out. I would encourage you, if it feels okay, to get what we call an active rest, where you're just marching with me, or jogging it out if you need a little more. I personally don't feel like jogging or doing anything high impact, but maybe you do, and let's tap it out and reach across. Listen to your body above all and take your time. Please don't put any pressure on yourself with this workout over your head. I'm just glad that you're here and that you're moving. Remembering that self-care is so important for us, but also for our kids. Being the healthiest version of us is the best gift that you can give your children. Let's bring those knees up nice and easy. So if you find that this workout isn't enough, you can always do it again or check out any of my other, let's take those hamstrings up to the back, any of my other postnatal workouts. I will link them up here. Here we go, let's take those hands up. And then back to just little taps. So again, we're gonna do 5 moves, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. In that 20 seconds, again, I would love for you to be marching like this. If you need a little more, you can certainly jog it out. Postpartum, I don't know if you're like me, but especially if you maybe are nursing, it doesn't feel that great on the chest. And you know, depending on what kind of delivery you had, you might not be feeling so great down here, so please just listen to your body. If something hurts, take a break, but just keep moving if you can. That's the goal. So our first move, we're actually gonna stay with just a little march. I'm gonna give you some options, and we're gonna do some arm circles. So we'll start from the shoulders, and then we'll take them a little bit bigger, okay? And then halfway through, we will reverse them. So the goal with all of these moves is also to target those muscles that get overworked when we have the baby, when we're nursing or feeding the baby, or we're bent over, rocking the baby, changing the baby. We really wanna open up the chest and also get everything moving through those joints and muscles. Okay, here we go. So we're marching. Let's start rolling to the front. If this doesn't feel like enough for you and you wanna take it out just a little, you can take it to a little bit of a jog. But again, that's up to you. Let's take big arm circles just like this. You should feel that. And then let's reverse. So we'll start with the big ones and then we'll take it back to smaller. I feel my arms pretty quickly, and even just with the march, I feel my heart rate. So if that's not enough for you, again, you can take it to a little jog. We've got about 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, tap it out. So now you get 20 seconds of rest, catch your breath. I don't know if you're like me, I'm 12 weeks postpartum, but I felt that pretty quickly in my heart rate. So the next one we're gonna do is your very basic squat. We're gonna push down and out. So watch me here, sit low in the squat, push forward, bring those elbows back. Here we go. Squat and up. Take your time. We don't have to go super fast. Drive those hips back, sit like you're sitting in a chair. Push. And if something starts to feel like too much, a good way to take that heart rate down is just to take the arms out or just take the legs out. You can always just do one or the other. Again, these moves are designed to get the heart pumping, but also to be working through a lot of those muscles that have been overworked. But also, let's be honest, when you have a baby, you not only spend a lot of time holding them, changing them, bent over, but sometimes you spend a lot of time sitting, feeding them too, and tap it out. Pretty simple. Our next move, instead of pushing, we're gonna pull. So think that you're pulling something back, squeezing in those shoulder blades, almost like you're pushing the chest forward with the side lunge. So lean into it here, pull and back. Pull and back. Join me here. Sit into that hip, so on the side lunge, bent leg, straight leg, through the center, squeeze and back. If you wanna take it up a notch, you can do a little hop step in between, up to you. Please don't feel like you have to. I'm just giving you the option because all of us are different in our pregnancy journeys, in our recoveries, in our deliveries. So I wanna give you some options if it feels good to take it up. 10 seconds, squeeze in those shoulder blades. Really imagine that you're pulling something back. 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. We are on move number 4. So we're just gonna do a little tap back with our legs, and you can take it slow or fast, and we're gonna pull down this way. So squeeze, squeeze. Looks like this from the front, little taps and little pull and squeeze. Ready? Here we go. Taps, taps. So if you wanna take it a little quicker, you can, to get a little more cardio. That feels like too much for me because I really haven't done any cardio or much of it since I've been back to working out. And I don't know about you guys, after my first, I was able to get back into exercise pretty quickly at about 6 weeks. Second time around, you have a toddler, you have a baby, it's been hard. So I'm just now getting back into it at about 12 weeks. Doesn't matter if it's months or years later. Good, relax, tap it out. Again, the important thing is that you're here, you're moving your body, you're doing something healthy for yourself. Don't worry about the timing. I just know a lot of you can relate to me on that when you have 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, so very last move, we are going to tap behind for a crossover, squeeze in for a fly. So tap and squeeze. So imagine that you're hugging like you're doing a chest fly, or you're holding a big beach ball or hugging a tree. Again, if you want to take it up a notch, you can do a little speed skater hop. Breathe, tap. Our arms are really gonna feel it, right? It's a cardio workout, but we're getting our upper body working as well. 10 seconds. Breathe. Whew, I don't know why I was doing the high impact version. 3, 2, tap it out. You've got 20 seconds. Breathe. Whew, I'm gonna get a quick sip of water. We're gonna go through each one of those again. You're doing great. Catch your breath. If you need more of a break, just hit pause, come right back into it. We're gonna go start with that march. Starting now, here we go, march. And then let's add some arm circles. Nice and gentle. Breathe, and then take them a little bigger. You can go at whatever pace you want. If it feels good to keep them slower. And again, remember, you can always take out the arms or take out the legs. Let's reverse. If it feels better to you to just march or just do the arms, that works too. Let's make them smaller to the back. Breathe. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out. So our next one is that squat push. We're pushing out to the front. As we sit down, rest your arms for just a second and just get a little tap. Sit low into that squat. Remember, we want to drive those hips back. Sit low, push out in the front, and then bring it here. Ready? Here we go. And breathe. And breathe. And if you're feeling winded, and you feel like, oh, this is a low impact workout, I used to do HIIT workouts, or I used to run. This is what happens when we have a baby. Not only, even if you worked out during pregnancy, we get deconditioned because our bodies are changing so much. Not to mention that, but just hormone levels are up and down, as you know. So there's a lot going on in our bodies. So please don't feel like it means you're out of shape or you let yourself go or anything. It doesn't matter. Last one, tap it out. It's just how our bodies change. And again, if you had your kid years ago, our bodies have changed and you're just getting back into it. That's okay too. So move number 3, we're gonna go into that side lunge. Remember, we're leaning into that hip, stretching in that straight leg, pull back to center. Pull, join me here. Here we go. Squeeze. And again, if you need a little extra, you can shuffle through. If you're like me, just stay with the low impact, that's gonna be enough. Squeeze in those shoulder blades. Again, the idea is to really pull back, work those muscles that are getting overworked with all the things that we do with our kids. Even if you have older kids, my toddler, I feel like that takes more of a toll on my body from picking up a 30-pounder versus my now 11 or 12-pounder. Breathe. Last one. And tap it out. Next move is that little tap back high pull. We're gonna squeeze in those shoulder blades as we do little taps. Start with the taps here. You still got 10 more seconds to breathe, and then we'll add the upper body. We are over halfway there. Here we go, little taps. And again, if you wanna keep it just lower body, if your arms are feeling it, you need a little break. If your heart rate is feeling it and you wanna just do upper body, that works too, or keep them together. And breathe. And if you wanna take it a little quick tap, every time I do that, I'm reminded that is not the level for me right now, and that's okay. Squeeze, tap, 10 seconds, just like this. And we got one more move, and then one more time through with 5 moves. 3, 2, relax, roll those shoulders. Our last one is that little cross behind with the fly. So remember, we're tapping behind. If you want to take it to a little jump, you can. And with those arms, we're squeezing like we're hugging a beach ball, then opening up, squeezing. Here we go, tap behind. Breathe. There we go, awesome. Yep. Keep breathing. If you need less, take those arms out or take those legs out. Any of those options will be great. You're moving, you're here. That's what's important, doing something healthy for our bodies. Breathe. And tap. Okay, grab a quick sip of water, one more time through. Catch your breath. If you're feeling winded, in through your nose, out through your mouth. I didn't say this in the beginning, but also really focusing on that core. Please see my postnatal core. Are you ready? March it out with those arm circles. Please see the postnatal core and the belly breathing and all the things that are gonna repair and restore our core. Just think pulling everything in, not sucking in, not holding our breath, but just trying to maintain pulling that in. Let's reverse to the back. Here we go. Again, if you need a little more and you wanna jog it, you can, but you don't have to. I think we're gonna feel our arms tomorrow. That was not what I planned. Take them smaller. When I planned this workout, I just wanted to get a good stretch through our upper body. but I think we're gonna feel it too. We're getting some toning as well. Tap it out. Let's take it to that squat push. If you want a little challenge, let's take those toes out as we pull up. Really think about pulling up in that core, pulling up like a gentle Kegel or Kegel. Sit low, push out. Are you ready? Here we go. Pull up and in. So think about that core. Pull in. So just to mix it up, we'll get a sumo squat or plie squat. Toes out. Breathe. Out and in. Breathe. Good. We are over halfway there. Sit low if you can. I think we'll feel our legs tomorrow too. Breathe. This is our last time through. 3 moves to go. Last one right here. Tap it out or jog it out, whatever feels best for you. Going into that side lunge. Remember that we're leaning into it, lean into that hip as we pull back, squeeze in the shoulder blades. Really think about a nice strong pull to open up the chest, relieve the tension from those muscles. Here we go. Side lunge, squeeze, and breathe. Sit into it. If you want to take a little hop step, you can. I'm sure you guys can relate to this. Every time I do that, I feel like I might pee my pants. So I'm gonna wait a little longer till I can strengthen that pelvic floor. And breathe. We got about 10 seconds. Really lean into the hip, pull the shoulder blades in. Squeeze. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out. Whew. 2 more moves and then we did it. So we're gonna do those little tap backs. Tap, tap. Adding that high pull. Imagine you're pulling something down. Side lunge move, we're pulling from here. Now we're pulling from here. Same idea, open up that chest. Start with just your little taps back. And if you wanna take it a little more of a jump, you can. And again, you can go whatever speed you want. You can take it nice and slow, or you can get a little quicker. As long as you maintain good form, good posture, core's in tight, everything's feeling okay. I know this time around, I had a C-section with my first. It was a little tougher on a lot of moves. I had a VBAC, vaginal birth after cesarean. With this one, things feel a little better in different places, and they felt a little worse in other places. Tap it out. Whew. So again, everybody's delivery is different. I know I say that a lot, but I can't stress it enough. Please don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just be where you are today and know that that's okay. Last move. Tap it behind, fly, squeeze in, hug that beach ball, hug that tree. Here we go. Last 40 seconds, then we're cooling it down. If you want to get a little more legs and glutes, you can take it to a little bit of a lunge. It's up to you. Squeeze. And if you want a little quicker, you can go here. It's up to you. 20 seconds to go. And breathe. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. Maintain that good posture. I know we're tired. It's tempting to lean forward. Keep that chest up. Keep your eyes up. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Tap it out. Roll those shoulders nice and easy. You did it. Whew. I don't know about you. I feel pretty tired after that. Just 15 minutes. More like 20 when we count our warm up and our cool down. So we're getting about 20 minutes of cardio, but 15 minutes focused. We feel that, right? It's gonna get better. It's gonna get easier. Just need a little consistency. I know that's hard. Let's do little heels in front. It's hard to find the time when you have kids, when you have work, when you have family commitments, but just make a commitment to yourself, to your health, to get a little bit here or there. Maybe that's a few times a week. Maybe that's 5 or 6 times a week. Maybe that's once a week. It's okay. Again, be where you are today and don't stress about it. Let's take 1 foot forward, lean those hips back, And just reach as far as you can. If you're just here on your legs, that's okay. If you can lean a little more towards that toe, a little stretch through here. I feel that a lot. Pull the toe towards you, and that'll help get a little more of a stretch. And breathe, and let's switch that, take it here. As always, get more of a stretch on your own if you can. Have a good postnatal stretch video. I'll link it right up here. Check it out if you can. Breathe. And let's take those arms forward, because again, we're gonna feel them tomorrow, right? So reach it forward, chin to your chest. And open up behind, squeeze. I hope that you feel really good about yourself. I hope that you really feel good physically. I know, especially if you have little ones, it is hard to feel like you have the energy, but remind yourself that you get the energy from working out. So it's not about having the energy to work out, working out to have the energy. Let's do one big deep breath in and out. Let's go one more time with that. Big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your postnatal cardio 1 workout. Great job, everybody.